Farouk Kibet, the PA of President William Samoei Ruto. This is the person that is very strong, very lethal. Person that is being trusted so much by the president himself, William Samoei Ruto. So many people doesn't know who is Farouk Kibet. Farouk Kibet has more say. He's the one that controls the president on whatever that he does. He's the one he's the PA of the president. Everything that comes from the State House, you cannot even go to the State House without the authority of Farouk Kibet. That is how you'll be able to know who is Farouk Kibet. There's a very sad news that Boniface Mwangi has been abducted. This is something that is very sad. It is something that we as Kenyans, we don't feel very nice to see these things, such kind of things still happening. The president, the time that he took power, he said that such things is not going to happen. Who are we to also trust the president? The president should maintain his words by saying that there is no one, we are going to stop this abduction from taking place. See what has just happened. Boniface Mwangi was abducted in his house in Machakos. The wife of Boniface Mwangi said that those people, there were 6 individuals that came in the morning at 7:15 a.m. and abducted his husband, Boniface Mwangi. This is something that is very sad. The president promised that such things, they are never going to happen again. See what is happening right now. Very sad. Someone like Maverick Aoko. Maverick Aoko is nowhere to be seen. Everyone is talking about where is Maverick Aoko. People haven't seen where is Maverick Aoko. Something that is very sad. Very sad. The president said such things are never going to happen. Seeing them happening right now, it's very sad. And I think the president should act according to his talk. The president should stand up and avoid these things from happening. Where is Boniface Mwangi? The family are worried. Where is he? The guy is nowhere to be seen. Something must be done. We must prevent this abduction from taking place. We must stop this abduction from taking place. It's something that is not even, cannot be talked. It's inhuman. Just to take someone in front of his own family, mnampeleka penye it's never known. Sad. Very sad. We as Kenyans must work together, support each other, love one another. Don't laugh while your fellow man is down. Just take moment, the time that is down to be like an example to you. Don't. Because you never know what is coming tomorrow. So, stay humble, love your neighbor before you love yourself. That's what I can say. Until next time, we'll say, game over.
Faruk Kibet is more powerful than the deputy president. How? Are you aware?
How?
That is the heartbeat of the president. Farouk Kibet has been in the...
Kibet doesn't have any position in the government.
Those are people who are called cabinet secretaries without portfolio. Farouk Kibet is the heartbeat of the president. If you want to get into the nerves of the president, touch Farouk Kibet.
Lakini huyu Farouk sio mtu wa kiburi, ni mtu wa kunyorosha kazi.
Wewe uko ndani huko. Farouk hapo nje ndio anatunyorosha sana. Let me tell you ukweli sasa ujue hapa. Huyu wako na powers yenye wewe ujui.
Najua katika ofisi ya DP saa 7:30 iko chakula mzuri sana. Na hiyo chakula ule jamaa atakukosesha ni Farouk Kibet. And I'm very proud of Farouk Kibet.
Farouk Kibet is the person who ensured that the president became the president who we have right now.
How?
Oscar Sudi is a key ally of the president of the Republic of Kenya. There are several instances whereby nimeona Sudi. There was a time when he was spotted with the president, kama amepanda ndege ya president ya military. He's a member of parliament. He's not supposed to be there according to protocol. Ni generals, what were military, maybe the CDF. Those are the people supposed to abode. Even on several, actually even in some situations, even the deputy president, he's not supposed to be there. He's not supposed to board that plane.
Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the love. Nyinyi watu true sana. On our today discussion we want to talk about waambie kitu before tuendelee.
Thank you so much for joining us for this show. Leo tunataka kuchapa gumzo ya politics, siasa kabisa. Tuzungumzie issues that are afflicting this country and also to give ideas on what we can do as a citizenry to ensure that our country gains progress and prosperity.
Good, Damian. Jana uliona Rigiji venye alikuwa naongea. Rigiji aliamua ka expose those people wenye wamekuwa kimuingililia. Ali expose people like Oscar Sudi, Kipchumba Murkomen and the PA of William Samoei Ruto, that is Farouk Kibet.
Mimi sina sauti katika hii Kenya. Mimi ni mtu ya kusikiza ground. Mimi nasikiza ground. Ukisikia kitu ninasema, ni ile ground inafanya nini? Ni ile ground inasema. Even some people wanamsaidia kazi, mapie yake, wanataka tukuniamrisha mimi vile nitafanya kazi. Inawezekana? Hata bloggers ya president want to tell me what to do. Mimi, mnanijua? Si mnanijua? Boss yangu ni wangapi? Wananchi wa Kenya na President William Ruto.
What do you think is happening to the government? Shida ni gani?
Government, kuna shida. Nimesikia kuna watu ambao wamesema kuna shida katika serikali, lakini kuna shida. There is a problem, there is a power tussle between the president and the deputy president, in the sense that the deputy president feels politically emasculated by the president. He can't make decisions on anything that pertains to the government. Hakuna kitu anaweza fanya. Oscar Sudi is a key ally of the president of the Republic of Kenya. There are several instances where nimeona Sudi, there was a time where when he was spotted with the president, kama amepanda ndege ya president ya military. He's a member of parliament. He's not supposed to be there according to protocol. Ni generals, watu wa military, maybe the CDF, those are the people supposed to abode. Even on several, actually even in some situations, even the deputy president is not supposed to be there. He's not supposed to board that plane unless directed by the president, or unless when the president is on an official duty, that is when the deputy president can. So Oscar Sudi, when you hear Oscar Sudi speaking, that is the voice of William Samoei Arap Ruto. Farouk Kibet, a very, very strong person who has really assisted William Ruto on several instances. Now Farouk Kibet is the heartbeat of William Ruto. So if you see Farouk Kibet and Oscar Sudi contradicting what the deputy president is saying, that is what the president has said. Rigathi Gachagua has in another way seen the light. You can see right now he's propagating 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling. Okay, to the benefit of the viewers and listeners of this show, tuseme 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling inamaanisha nini? Let's take for instance, Jeff, where do you come from? Nyanza?
I come from Nyanza.
Siaya County,
Yeah.
to be precise.
Yeah.
Siaya County, let's say the population there is around 2.5 million, sindio? Let's say Kisumu County has a population of 5 million, right?
Yeah.
1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling means that Kisumu County will receive a lot of money compared to Siaya County, because they are saying resources are going directly to the people. At the heart of resources lies the people. So we are 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling talks about equity, not equality. Equality means, Jeff, I give you 10 shillings, I also get 10 shillings. But equity means, Jeff, you have a TV, you have a wife, you have children, you have a job, you have everything. I have nothing. If you get 10 shillings, I get 10 shillings. I'll not benefit as much as you'll benefit. Get 5 shillings because you are already ahead of me. Let me get 10 shillings because I don't have all these things. So the principle of equity propagates that resources go directly to the people to ensure that they capture the needs of the people. So you know very well that Mount Kenya has a very enormous population. So that idea will benefit greatly Mount Kenya and also Western Kenya, where we have high population, such that they'll be given a lot of money because we have a lot of people there. And the resources benefit people directly, not a situation whereby a place is very big but has very few people. That is what 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling means.
Okay. When you go back to finance bill,
Yes.
What can you say about the finance bill? You saw yesterday that Gachagua alisema that atafanya kenye wananchi wanamwambia.
Yes.
Unasikia?
Yes,
Anasema,
yes.
yeye anasikiza sauti ya ground. Na
Exactly.
sauti ya ground, so many people wamesema the reject finance bill,
Exactly.
reject finance bill.
Yes.
Gachagua alitokea jana
Yes,
na
broadly.
akasema ayuko part of
Good.
finance bill
Yes,
hata
yes,
kidogo.
yes, yes,
Watu
yes.
wenye wana corrupt mind ya president
Yes, yes,
alisema
yes.
mpaka majina. It's on record. So what can you say about the finance bill?
The finance bill is very punitive. That is the truth. Because there is an imposition of high taxation on almost everything, including areas that used not to be taxed. Sasa hata saizi hata nikinunua gari saizi, nimenunua gari na loan, si ndio? Na unajua vizuri nikinunua gari, do you know actually the greatest asset that has the highest depreciating factor is a vehicle. Because a vehicle is not like a home.
True.
Nikinunua nyumba saizi, in the next 5 years I'll sell it expensive than the way I bought it. Lakini a vehicle, I'll need a vehicle ya 1.5 million, si ndio? But for me to get that vehicle, I'll take a loan, si ndio? For me to clear this loan, hii loan ndakuwa nikilipa maybe in 5 years, interest maybe 17%. Your loan, by the time namaliza kuilipa, maybe ni 2.8 million thereabout. That is when I will say, hii gari ni yangu. Already, nimelipa almost double hiyo gari, ndio niseme gari ni yangu. Na the moment nimechukua hiyo gari na 1.5, the moment nishaingiza kwa barabara hiyo gari, siwezi uza hiyo gari 1.5M. Inaendanga chini. Sasa wewe niambie, gari nimenunua, bado naenda kuilipia tax. Atanalipa tax nyingine nimenunua gari. It is punitive. There is no need to sugarcoat, you know, at a time when we have high population, high unemployment rate, and what have you.
And what pains me most is that the government says that they are not going to employ anyone for 1 year.
Yes,
So,
yes.
when I expect, where do Kenyans get the tax to pay them?
Well, the president has been talking about online employment, ensuring that the youths go out of the country, which we know in actual sense has not been really materialized. So there is a very big problem. Rigathi Gachagua, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, knows for a fact that there is a problem. But again, it's a game of politics. Politics is a game of interests. He's trying to re-engineer himself. He knows very well the president is smoothly losing popularity because of the punitive taxation. So he's trying to re-engineer himself, knowing very well that he also wants to foment himself because there is a power tussle. He feels emasculated, he can't make decisions. Faruk Kibet is more powerful than the deputy president.
How?
Are you aware?
How?
That is the heartbeat of the president. Faruk Kibet has
But
been in the...
Faruk Kibet doesn't have any position in the government.
Those are people who are called cabinet secretaries without portfolio. Faruk Kibet is the heartbeat of the president. If you want to get into the nerves of the president, touch Faruk Kibet. You know, Faruk Kibet is the person who ensured that the president became the president who we have right now.
How?
How? He is the right man of the president. He controls him. You know, he is the third eye of the president.
What triggers me the most is that Faruk Kibet is only popular in the Rift region.
He is popular in the Rift region by the fact that he is
And how is he influential to the president?
He is influential to the president because he works with him day and night. He does not need to... Nowadays I see him in political forums.
True.
It is because the president is now the president. But Faruk has been there with him whenever he goes. The threats of the he knows everything about the deputy president. You see, politicians usually have a third eye. A third eye means somebody who watches your back. Forget about the formal security that you are given by the virtue of your office. Those ones work for the government. And once you retire, they'll eventually depart. Look at Baba. Do you know the security officer? He has 2 security officers, Ogeta and another one called George. George was actually a security officer for Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. As well as in the 90s, he started working with Raila Odinga. You tell me, even if Raila would have become the president, even if he could have been given aide de camp, the military officers who stand behind the president, this aide de camp will rely on Raila Odinga's personal security to know about Baba. What does Baba like? If he does this, what does he do? You can be trained as a security officer, but you see, you have to know the personality of somebody you're securing. Yeah, that is it. So, people like Faruk Kibet know the president in and out. Forget about the stipulated security apparatus. They know him in and out. So that's why I'm saying what Farouk Kibet says is important than what Rigathi Gachagua says to the eyes, to the ears of the President of the Republic of Kenya.
What can you say, when we finish up, what can you say about the finance bill being opposed by the opposition? Is opposition stronger to say that we don't want this and it's going to happen?
First and foremost, I'll be honest, you see, I'm a political scientist. I will not parrot like any other ordinary politician. And for the benefit of the viewers and listeners, I am in opposition, Azimio. Baba is my leader, eternal leader. I feel I'm very skeptical about it. There are some MPs were saying that they're not going to attend the parliamentary sitting. Jeff, we were not born yesterday. If you are opposing the finance bill, you as a member of parliament, you have 3 responsibilities. The first responsibility is representation. The second responsibility is legislation. The third responsibility is oversight. As a representative of the people, go to the parliament. I was even shocked when Sudi said that I did not go to the parliament. No, go to the parliament. That's where laws are made. Go there, represent us. We want to hear your views. Tell us what you oppose in the finance bill. Say directly you are voting no. Don't say that I'll not attend. You will not attend aje. Wewe umeandikwa kazi ati nimejam na boss itakuja. Wewe kuja kazi na uambie boss spendi. But we want to see you there. You see? And then oversight. Government inafanya nini? The laws, the acts of parliament that have been enacted over years, zimetumika aje? Those are the things we want to. So for me, I'm skeptical because there are members of the opposition who are behaving like in the morning they are supporting the finance bill, in the evening they are opposing it, just to please Baba, which is very wrong. If you are opposing the finance bill, which of course the ordinary mwananchi are opposing, I was in a forum yesterday with Mavijana. So, I'm a youth leader in Roysambu. They all oppose it, regardless of whether you voted in for the president or not. They all oppose it. So my clarion call to the opposition MPs, walk the talk. Let us stop market politics. This is something that is going to affect the life of the Kenyan people. So you vote according to your consciousness. If you support it, sawa. But let us see you there. Because that is your first responsibility, representation. If the ground says they do not want this, you say we do not want this because that is what you're supposed to do. Representation. Yeah.
So can you give our viewers the last advice as we finish?
My last advice to the viewers is Kenyans, we have come a long way, politically speaking. We have challenges, but our democracy is gaining or gathering a very, very formidable space. So let us involve ourselves in these processes. Let us avoid political apathy. Let us avoid thinking that if somebody is in government, they cannot be reprimanded. It has come a time whereby we need to speak up. Let us speak up. Let us raise our voices. And I believe every change begins with a simple idea. That simple idea gravitates to become a great idea. And that great idea manifests itself to become the change that we clamor for. Thank you so much.
Okay, until next time, game over.